Colbyjack.net is proud to present From the Flames by Trisha M. Wilson. The people of the fire, the Blesa, led by their queens, have ruled the island of Alfeyju and oppressed the Driva, the people of the ice, for more than 16 generations. With the Drivian King in hiding and little hope on the horizon, the Driva looked to one person to save them from the vile Blesa, the Diviana. According to legend, the divinely gifted Diviana will one day overthrow the Blesa and restore the Drivian King to his rightful throne. But with the search having lasted for more than 400 years, will the Diviana ever come to light? Willow is the slave of the Raskpil family. But at the age of 4, 20 years have passed since her life irrevocably changed. Her existence is no worse than any other slave, but within, Willow wonders if there isn't something more she should be doing with her life other than serving the ungrateful. Ordered to travel with her master's family to Sondertoft, so her master's adult children can take part in an ancient rite of passage, Willow is shocked when she learns that she too must participate. Will she fail as all before her have? Will she rise to the challenge and become stronger after passing through the flames? From the Flames, Episode 27, Chapter 15, Bounty. The Blesian Palace of Nanfred, in the capital city of Eldrun. Queen Silverlyn gripped the arms of her throne so tightly that the knuckles on her hands went white. Before her was one of the men she had sent to take care of the girl. He was supposed to be one of the best. She now questioned this assessment of his skills. "What do you mean you lost them? How could you lose them? Explain yourself." She was barely able to keep her anger in check. Was she surrounded by morons? Couldn't anyone do the job she ordered them to do? "Your Majesty, my men have been outside the misty border of Henfred for weeks now, waiting for the opportunity to kill the woman. In all that time, we only received one opportunity, and it resulted in one of my men being gravely injured when she used her powers." "I do not care for your injured," Queen Silverlyn hissed, cutting off the man. "Tell me how you lost the girl." She felt the anger simmering just below the surface, asking to be released on this worthless peasant. "Yes, Your Majesty," the soldier said. "For almost the entire time we've been watching the road, a man has come and gone from Henfred daily, until 2 days ago. We believe he is a companion of the woman's, and that his absence means they somehow got past us." "Could they have gone by ship?" Alvis asked, coming out of the shadows. He walked over to stand beside the Queen, awaiting an answer to his question. "No, sir. I have men and a ship on the waters surrounding Henfred, watching for their ship. It has not left its dock. Also, the villagers who normally man the ship have not left Helfrida." Queen Silverlyn turned toward Alvis and said scornfully, "That witch, Astrid, must have used her magic to get them past unseen. Damn meddler! One of these days she's going to leave that mist, and when she does, her life is mine." Turning back to the man in front of her, she asked, "Do you know where they went?" "No, Your Majesty, we do not. My men have inquired about the woman in the village of Helfrida, but nobody appears to know anything." "Of course they don't know anything," Queen Silverlyn said. "Even if they did, they'd never tell you. This is all Astrid's doing, her and that girl's." "Alvis, you will send out an alert to every village and town leader on Alfeyju. The girl, Willow, and any companions traveling with her are to be captured upon sight. They are wanted by the Queen. Let it be known that anyone caught trying to aid her will be killed, along with every member of their family. I want her now." "Yes, Your Majesty," Alvis said calmly. "How much should the bounty be?" 10,000 pieces of silver," Queen Silverlyn responded. but it will only be paid if she is brought in alive. For a dead body, we shall pay 1,000 pieces. Either amount should be enough to bring her in, but I'd prefer her alive. I'll take pleasure in ridding myself of her personally. A bounty of that amount should bring her in within a few days, Alvis said. Turning to the man, he said, You will give me a description of the girl and her companion. You did see both of them, correct? Yes, sir, the man said. You mentioned powers, Queen Silverland said suddenly. What exactly did she do? The Queen leaned forward slightly. The idea of powers was tantalizing. Perhaps before she killed the impertinent girl, she'd see if her soothsayers could steal the powers for her own use. Queen Silverland quite liked the idea of having powers. She threw ice daggers, which she created from thin air, the man said. Weren't your men behind the concealing wall? Alvis asked. They were, but she was still able to hit one of my men in the chest. Add the charges of attacking the Queen's men to the list of her offenses, Queen Silverland ordered. I want everyone to believe she's extremely dangerous and willing to hurt or kill at the drop of a hat. That might make less people willing to capture her, Alvis cautioned. It may hap. However, it will also encourage the bounty hunters to use a little more force than they might usually use on a woman. Spread the word that we don't care much if a bone or two are broken. She simply must be able to speak and understand our questions. I would prefer if she came in with all her limbs, but in the heat of battle, who knows what might happen? I will let it be known, Your Majesty, Alvis said. If you are done with this man, I will take him for the descriptions. At the Queen's wave of her hand, he led the man away. This work is released under Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, Share-alike license. Do what you want with it. Remix it, re-record it, transcribe it, share it. Just don't sell it or change the terms of the license. Your creation must be released under an Attribution, Non-Commercial, Share-alike license. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.